The current financial crisis due to COVID-19 has left many people unemployed, feeling frustrated and helpless in a time of extreme vulnerability. 23 ABC is dedicated to helping individuals and businesses rebound. 23 ABC's Daniela Garrido spoke with a local therapist on how employers can address fears of employees going back to work. Daniela?
That's right. Good morning. So as businesses begin to open up again and employees start to go back to work, employers are worried about the mental health of their employees and how to address this in the right way. So we spoke with a local therapist who says there are some free resources available for them.
You've probably heard the term Sunday scaries before. It's the anxiety someone feels on a Sunday when thinking of the upcoming work week. Well, now, with employees headed back to work after months of working from home, that Sunday scary feeling has become even more present.
If you're starting to notice your mind turn towards the what ifs, the future kind of forecasting, worrying about a potential scenario, and then you're running that in your head excessively, you maybe are starting to lose a little bit of sleep, inability to either fall asleep or stay asleep, as well as maybe just what the content of your thoughts are for most of the day.
Hands-on industry employers are feeling stuck between a rock and a hard place, making the decision to go back to work and potentially expose themselves to the virus or stay home and lose a steady income. A local therapist recommends employers apply mindful practices to their workplace.
We know that coping skills are effective. We know breathing and relaxation is evidence-based to help with stress reduction. So we're going to target those very hard. We're going to actually have an experiential class to where we're not just learning about it, but we're also practicing it as well.
Aspire Behavioral Health plans to launch a free seminar for local employers that will focus on addressing anxiety and implementing mindful practices in the workplace during this time.
Actually developing a free employee wellness program to address some of these issues. So what we're going to start is starting July 9th, every Thursday at noon. We're going to open this up for employers who are having their employees come back to the workforce or who are struggling in the workforce with this kind of anxiety regarding the virus.
These kind of resources are usually guaranteed to employees in bigger cities.
Like San Francisco, Los Angeles, New York, you see employers definitely moving towards wellness programs that heavily include maybe a quiet room or maybe, training on these practices that are just stress reducers.
So if you think a program like this is something your workplace could use, we're going to have the details on our website, turn23.com, on how you can sign up for the program that's going to be starting in July. For now, we're live in Bakersfield. I'm Daniela Garrido, 23 ABC News, connecting you.
Some bad news for anyone who is looking forward to visiting the farmers market this weekend. The Kaiser Permanente Farmers Market near Hagen Oaks has announced they are delaying that reopening. It was planned for this weekend, but according to their Facebook post, it's being delayed due to unforeseen circumstances. They did not provide a new reopening date. We'll post updates to our website, turn23.com. Let's bring Alex Bell in, get a check of the forecast for this weekend. Getting warmer just in time for Father's Day. Going to be a really nice day to get out and grill, have to say.
Yes, absolutely. It's going to be very nice and warm. Perfect time to get outside in the backyard, maybe hit the pool as well. Taking a live look, though, right now at our radar and satellite map. You can see just a little bit of cloud coverage hanging on there this morning, but that will soon clear out. We're going to see clear and sunny skies as we make our way through this Thursday. Currently, right now, 66 degrees here in Bakersfield. If you want to get outside, maybe have lunch outside, around 11 a.m. we'll be at about 86 degrees, 12 p.m. 88, and then around 1 p.m. we'll be at 90 degrees. So definitely do it sooner than later because we're going to see very warm temperatures on this Thursday. But taking a look right now at our temperatures across the county, McFarland currently seeing 63 degrees this morning, Buttonwillow at 60, Taft seeing 65 this morning, Maricopa at 67. But let's take a look outside right now at your traffic with CHP Officer Vaughn Kane.
Hey, good morning, everyone. Well, if you're going to be stepping out here anytime soon, no worries. We just have that one incident that would reported to you a few times out in the Oildale area at China Grade Loop and Airport Drive, but it's well off the roadway. It's not causing any trouble traffic-wise at all this morning. And like I said, that's the only thing. Surface streets and major routes are all working great for you, so go out and enjoy it. I'll give it back to you in the studio.
Still to come on 23 ABC, some well-known supermarket brands are going to be looking a little bit different. Details on which store items are taking a stand against racial inequality. Next. Now to some of the best known brands in the supermarket facing new scrutiny for racial stereotypes. The makers of Aunt Jemima, Uncle Ben's, and Mrs. Butterworth are all promising change amid the ongoing protests demanding racial equality. ABC's Andrea Fujii has this story.
For generations, frosty mornings have seemed warmer with stacks of Aunt Jemima buckwheats.
This morning, a sign of the times. After 131 years, the company behind Aunt Jemima is retiring the brand and the image, acknowledging its origins are based on a racial stereotype.
Men, ask for Aunt Jemima buckwheat pancakes. Aye, they're good.
The name and smile were originally based on a minstrel character in the antebellum South, portraying a mammy, the stereotype of a black woman happy to serve her white masters.
It took literally people's deaths for this company to really take a hard look at what was in front of them.
The decision coming amid nationwide protests over racial injustice and after singer Kirby posted this video, now going viral, entitled How to Make a Non-Racist Breakfast.
Not today. Black Lives Matter, people. Even over breakfast.
PepsiCo saying its decision to retire the brand is an effort to make progress toward racial equality. And this morning, more brands facing scrutiny. Mars, the maker of Uncle Ben's, saying now is the right time to evolve the Uncle Ben's brand. It's not elaborating on how it will evolve, only saying the company is listening to consumers. ConAgra also saying it will review Mrs. Butterworth's, adding the brand is meant to evoke the image of a loving grandmother. Andrea Fujii, ABC News, New York.
A marketing company is in hot water after disguising car ads as stimulus checks. The FTC says these mailers were sent out by the company Traffic Jam Events, meant to push used car sales. Things like stimulus relief program and COVID-19 auto stimulus were written on these mock checks inside urgent-looking envelopes. The company even misled consumers into thinking they could pick up their stimulus money in person.